Hi everybody! Today I'm going to show you how to make a drop spindle out of a chopstick and a doorknob. It's really easy and really cute. I got into spinning. I got to go to a fiber art festival in the town next to mine a couple years ago and saw a bunch of people spinning, and it was just immediately hooked. And then got home and found out that nobody in my town sells spindles, so I could like order one online, but I wanted one now. So I started making them and found out it's actually pretty easy and pretty cheap to get a really cute spindle that makes nice yarn. So first of all are the supplies. Chopstick. This one I stole out of our utensil drawer. And then I also got these. This is a whole pack. I think there were like 24 in here. There's only $2.99. These are bamboo. Got that at a World Market. Second thing you need are ceramic doorknobs. So like that's going to be a pretty one. This was only $4.99. Here's a cute one. It's like from Paris. It says so on the knob. And the thing you're going to look for, I like this one too, I like the colors on this one, but what you're going to look for is the screw that comes all the way out. It'll have all this other stuff, but so that you could see through it. The next thing is glue, just super glue. I think any glue would work, but super glue works fast, which is why I like it. And this last one is totally optional. I started doing this and then I don't anymore, and I'll show you both ways, but this is a hook screw? Sure. Got it at like the woodworking section of my local craft store. So what we're going to do first is, again, this is it just taken apart. I like to put the pretty part looking up. So I stick my chopstick through, and actually it stays pretty good. I just glue it for security, but there's like a pretty end. That's what you would look at while you're spinning, and then like a not as pretty end. So and then I like to finish it, which is again totally optional if you're neurotic like me. So I kind of glue the knob in there, and then there's all this other like hardware bits and pieces that I like to stick on there just to like, you know, make it look finished. I'll probably do a little glue on that just to make sure it doesn't come apart. And then if I was going to do the hook, I would just kind of twist it in like so. When I started doing this, the hook sometimes splits the wood. So if you are into the hook, I would maybe bore a hole with a thumbtack first, or if you get like a little tiny drill and a drill bit, but that's a lot more work than I want to go through. Okay, so that's it. This is a functional spindle. Ah! So let me pause here and get set up, and I'll show you how to use them. Okay, so I'm gonna just kind of quickly show you how to spin. If you've never spun before, I encourage you to look at a better spinning tutorial. I am by no means a master spinner. I just think it's fun, and there are really good. That's one of the ways I learned was YouTube. There are great tutorials on drop spindle spinning. But I'm gonna be spinning. This is churro yarn I got from a local farmer's market, from a farmer. He was a cute little old man, and I had spun a sample of it, so this is kind of what it looks like hand spun. It turns out really pretty. I just love the color. But one of the things I love about spinning is you could actually spin a lot of different material. I made this out of plastic shopping bags. So and you can do fabric. There's a lot of really cool fiber out there. But just to get started, the only additional thing you need other than the roving is a length of yarn to make a leader. I think it's called a leader. I don't know. And so what I'm going to doing is just tying it at the end, essentially making a big loop. Then I'm going to take my spindle and drop and pull one end through to make a thing that goes like that. Yeah. And we're going to make it, try to get it pretty tight without breaking the yarn. I'm going to stick it up. If you're using a spindle that has a hook, kind of stick it through the hook. And then you have a loop at the end. Take your roving, the end of your roving, and double it through the loop. Then you're going to let it hang. Get mine out of the way. And as the title suggests, you're going to spin it. This is not the ideal posture, but you need to be able to see it. So here we are spinning, and you can, it's one of the reasons I don't love the hook method, because sometimes it'll come off the hook, but just kind of spin it, and you could see the twist travel up the yarn. And when you have a length of spun yarn, it's stronger, you could tell, because it's a lot stronger than the roving. One of the reasons that I liked the knobs with the ridges is I like to just kind of wrap it around, and those ridges hold on to the yarn for me. And so I just end up with kind of a ball of yarn that I have to unravel. When you have it mostly wrapped up, stick it, you're working in back through that hook, and spin it again. You want to make sure, a lot of people will spin off their hip. Again, look for a tutorial. And the cool thing about that is it makes sure you're always spinning in the right direction. If you change directions in the middle, you'll just be unraveling what you did. And that's kind of the way it goes. So I've got a good section of it here, and you can kind of see it building up on the weight part of my spindle. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and break that off and show you how to do it without a hook. So this is that spindle I just made. Same kind of process that I take it, loop it over, and pull one end through the other. And then I make it pretty tight. And then instead of a hook, I just kind of loop it like so. And that does the same thing. If I pull it tight, that won't come off of there. So you saw it come off of my hook a couple times. One of the reasons I like this, I saw it again on YouTube, was that it doesn't slip off as easily. Same process, I'm just letting it kind of drop, and I'm spinning it and watching it travel up. It kind of works its way up that leader. And then when I'm there, I just kind of, this is really hard to show you, I stick my finger under and just kind of slide it up. It comes off, and I start to wind it. You could also just like wind it around like so. Then I get here to where I ended, do that loop again, and just start spinning. So mine came off. I just kind of double it over. When you look microscopically at mammal fiber, there's hooks, so it wants to join together, and that's what you're doing, is you're hooking it all together. But keep that up. It's really, like I said, super relaxing. I could make an argument that it's like meditative. It's like a mindfulness practice for me, for sure. And you end up with a yarn, something you can use, something you can knit, crochet with. You should probably steam set it or wet set it. Maybe I'll do a tutorial for that, but there are plenty of really good ones out there, so I feel like it's reinventing the wheel, kind of. But if you want to see it, let me know, and I'll put that together. Again, if you have any questions, of course, just post in the comments, and I'll try to get to it as soon as possible. So till then, have fun spinning, and enjoy.